Here on Legislature Building grounds, facing the high-level bridge, Edmontonians pay tribute to the fallen soldiers who didn't make it back home.
For most of the ceremony, I was holding the position of a salute. It's called a long salute. So you bring it up and simply salute this way. And then once the guns have finished firing, simply return.
Lieutenant JONAS BRENNA was entrusted with the tradition of the artillery sword during the Remembrance Day gun salute. His connection to Canadian military service runs deep.
My grandfather was in the British Royal Air Force, and I have an uncle who recently just retired from the Royal Canadian Navy, as well as I have some other further back relatives. I think a couple of great-grandfathers who served in the Navy, and a great-great-uncle who died in the Second World War in the Canadian Air Force.
Lieutenant BRENNA was one of the many reservists in the Canadian Armed Forces who attended the 21-gun ceremonial salute.
As reservists, we do our evening and weekend drill and training, and I think that it's important that we, bring these ideas of what makes Canada a great place to live throughout our day, throughout our training, throughout our work.
We're here to recognize those past and present that have served our country and in particular fallen overseas to protect our rights and freedoms and everything that we cherish here today.
Family of current and past military members say they appreciate the gun salute and it made them tear up.
I guess it's about remembering what the families have had to go through and really deep gratitude that we as Canadians have got the freedom that we have now because other generations have served.
My great uncle, Hobart, died in the trenches in Europe. His name is at Vimy Ridge. He's only 19 and a young fellow, his whole life before him. And so he fought for our freedom.
For Lieutenant BRENNA, today was a way to remember the long history and tradition of service he comes from.
I am incredibly proud to be here today.
In Edmonton, Sarah Chu, City News.